How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my review for How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So first things first, I want to say that I am not a major fan of How to Train Your Dragon. I do enjoy the franchise, but I'm not a massive fan like some others are. But with that being said, I did enjoy this film. I thought it was a good movie. Of course, the animation was great and fantastic, and visually, this movie was great. And I really enjoyed that aspect. Of course, DreamWorks Animation, they usually do a good job with their techniques and whatnot. And yeah, it's a pleasant film to look at. The characters are great. I do like what they're doing with all of them. They are fleshing them out. Hiccup, everyone's just starting to become more mature, obviously, from the first film, and they're just building on all of the characters in this one. And it's really enjoyable to see them just starting to grow up and starting to understand what they need to do and making decisions, and they do tackle that a lot throughout this movie with Hiccup. Seeing him and Astrid's relationship was interesting. It's still blossoming, them wondering if they'll ever get married, and spoiler alert, this is a spoiler review, it should say in the title, so yeah. They get married at the end, which is kind of cool. I do like the way this film ended and the way they're taking this franchise into new heights we haven't really seen before, and the way they ended this was satisfactory for the most part. I was satisfied with this ending. I did see the first two films. I should say that, while I'm not a major fan of this franchise, I did see the first two films, and, I thought they were good for the most part, and I really enjoyed them. I grew up with them, but, me being older now, seeing, the main characters growing up and them getting married and whatnot, and I think that was just a super cool element. The action in this movie was phenomenal as well. I really liked all the unique, set designs, for the animation, and everything looked good for the action, and I think it was just really visually appealing to watch and very exciting at moments throughout the film. And whenever there was an action sequence, I was never bored, and it was just really fun to watch. The villain of this film was really great, actually. I think he was maybe the best villain that this franchise has ever seen. He's ruthless, he's smart, he's practical, and he's all around just pretty scary. And when the group finally beats them, it's really fun because the villain sucked, and the way Hiccup beats the villain is really cool. And, to be honest, I didn't really get too emotional because, as I said multiple times, I'm not a major fan of this series, but I did really just was on the edge of my seat for many moments throughout the movie, and, that was definitely really good, in my opinion. The whole idea of this movie was super cool with having everyone take the dragons back to the hidden world, and, maybe dragons and humans, they can't really coexist at the moment, and, they really tackle that and at the end of the movie with Hiccup, and he's starting to realize, yeah, humans and dragons, they can't live in peace right now, but that doesn't mean they eventually can't. And Hiccup having kids with Astrid was just really super cool, and I love the flashbacks with Hiccup and his dad. I thought that was actually kind of emotional at times, even though I didn't really, cry or anything. But at the end of the day, this movie was pretty great, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're a How to Train Your Dragon fan. But anyway, guys, let me hear your thoughts on this movie down in the comments below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.